April 16, 1947. Texas City, a bustling port town on the Gulf Coast. The morning sun was climbing, casting a warm glow over the ships in the harbor. Kids were heading to school. Workers were starting their shifts. It was a day that began like any other, but it would end as one of the darkest in American history. Just before 8 a.m., smoke was spotted coming from the hold of the SS Grand Camp, a French cargo ship docked at the port. Onlookers, curious but not yet alarmed, gathered to watch. The local fire department arrived, ready to tackle what they thought was a routine ship fire. They had no idea they were standing next to a colossal bomb, because the Grand Camp wasn't carrying ordinary cargo. It was loaded with 2,300 tons of ammonium nitrate, a chemical fertilizer that, under the right conditions, is terrifyingly explosive. The ship's crew had tried to smother the fire, sealing the hatches to starve it of oxygen. But this only made things worse. The heat and pressure built up inside the hold, turning the ship into a gigantic pressure cooker. At 9:12 a.m., the pressure cooker exploded. The blast was catastrophic, an apocalyptic event that was felt 150 miles away. A massive, fiery mushroom cloud, eerily similar to an atomic bomb, billowed thousands of feet into the sky. The Grand Camp was vaporized. Its 2-ton anchor was found over a mile and a half away. 2 sightseeing planes flying overhead were literally swatted from the sky. The explosion triggered a massive tsunami, a 15-foot tidal wave that swept through the port, tossing ships and flooding the streets. But the horror was just beginning. The initial blast had set off a chain reaction. The ship docked next to the Grand Camp, the SS High Flyer, was also carrying 1,000 tons of ammonium nitrate. It had been burning for hours, and 16 hours after the first explosion, it also detonated, unleashing a second wave of destruction on the already shattered city. Fires raged, fueled by the nearby oil refineries and chemical plants. The entire port was obliterated. Buildings were flattened for miles. When the smoke finally cleared, the scale of the tragedy was staggering. Nearly 600 people were killed, including every single member of the Texas City Fire Department except one. Thousands were injured. It remains the deadliest industrial accident in U.S. history. This disaster led to major changes in safety regulations for handling and storing chemicals. But for the people of Texas City, it was a scar on their history, a haunting reminder of how an ordinary spring morning could, in a single deafening flash, turn into hell on earth.